Hey guys, my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. Ah, subscribe, like, and share if you like my videos. And I feel so funny. Blah blah blah. Who cares if the world F stands for get the world, all the corruption's in it. I actually have my office chair, so let me change to that. I'm just getting started. Let me comb my hair. How you guys doing? Y'all hear about the new Dracula movie? I might do a special live stream about Dracula. I'm sure so, but everybody's so hype about it. Ugh. This will be my intro. Probably talk about 5 minutes. Well, we will probably do a short show today, maybe 30 minutes. If people join in, then we'll. Hey, Tyler. What's up, Tyler? You're having fun at school? What was your girlfriend's name? Brooklyn? I'm just kidding. I know you're not with Brooklyn anymore. Who's your new girlfriend? I forgot her name. Kansas? Marand? Her name's Marand? Hey, look. I got a new toy in the mail. This is a Terracon. This is a Transformer. I think it's even an old Transformer from the 80s when I was a kid, when the dinosaurs used to roam the earth. Does it look cool? It's up in your face. You don't like it? I love the Terracons. The Terracons came out in a Transformer movie, but they changed them. They look totally different. It is an original. I think it's an original Terracon, perhaps. Hey, Tyler, you going to see the new Dracula movie? You want to see if I could transform him into a robot? Wow, he's going to look so cool as a robot. Tyler's going to love him. His arms come out. Those are his little arms. This is the coolest robot I've ever seen. That's what he looks like as a robot. They look so cool, Tyler. He looks the coolest robot in the whole world. That's from the 80s, man. You like my Nerf gun? Okay, let me put a dart in it. This is how you shoot it. You bring this down. How's school? Do you love school, Tyler? And you put the bullet in here. Wasn't that cool? Tyler was telling me he loves school, right, Tyler? Every 10 minutes, I will be introducing myself. We will get to the movies in a bit. Probably in 5 minutes. We got 30 seconds to go. Since we go over the same old movies at the same old time. Hold on, let me get my office chair so I can relax a bit. These are just straight up kitchen chairs. Oh, my shoe came off. Hopefully I didn't step on anything. I'm diabetic. I can't be stepping on stuff. Tyler says I'm his favorite YouTuber. I'm so excited, ain't I? Tyler, move the chair over there. Good job, sir. Much better, much better. Come on, Tyler, answer me. You still playing Fortnite? Whoo, Tyler took off already. Where are you, man? He left already. Jeez. Jeez Louise. We're gonna get started some movies now. Move this lemonade out of the way. Since you guys are all so excited to go over the same old movies I always go over all the time. Move some of these toys. And I'll go over a couple of more toys by the time everything's over with. We just hang out and stuff. First movie of the day, The Wrestler. It is a movie with what's his name? Mickey Rourke. Guy that has some muscles on him, excuse me. Guy works out. It's a movie about the inside of wrestling. It's pretty cool. I like it. I have the hiccups. Oh no, not like I care. Oh, oh. Why am I out of breath? I had anxiety so bad yesterday. So bad. It's just suffering. Diabetes. I can't feel my feet. My hands right here. I can't feel them right here on the side. It is so awful. Maybe one day we'll have a miracle and go to our limit of having two people. Not a limit, but having we haven't had two people here in the longest time. Allergies. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll get to the next movie right now. This show looks so exciting, I know. I'm so excited. And I can't hide it. Better watch out or I'm gonna get in trouble with copyright. I will probably watch a movie tonight. I might pray tonight. I'm not sure. I don't know. I want to get some sleep, man. I mean, I sleep and I just not good sleep. I want to get the kind of sleep where I wake up, something wakes me up, and I want to go back to bed. I think because my body's so jacked up, I don't even think I sleep well at night. All right, let's get to the next movie, shall we? Is this what the Wes Craven collection? Wow. Dracula 2000. I don't like vampires are usually modern. Although I am gonna give the next vampire movie, Dracula movie, a chance. I might go with my niece, or I might have to go by myself. I know it's gross. Dracula 2 Ascension. I tell you the truth, I really don't remember these movies. I have to see them again. Dracula 3 Legacy. I guess these are all Wes Craven collection. I don't remember them. I just know I really not in a hurry to see them. I haven't even. I think like this one is not open. I just noticed it. And I was like, wow. But I think I have another one where it has these movies too. So I think I opened the other one. It's like kind of like this. I don't even know. My allergies and my my throat and my congestion really stinks. I'm not playing with toys. I'm just demonstrating. It has guns or it has a Gatling gun. I could use this to fight it against my Cobra troops, which I have not unveiled to everybody yet. But I probably will soon. You guys too, if you want. I hardly ever advertise my other channel. It's called Snake Bites 4848. It's a toy channel. Go check it out, man. I have a big toy collection. I don't have it forever, but there's quite a lot of toys on there. So it's called Snake Bites 4848. Check it out when you get a chance. Tyler, where are you, man? Tyler left me hanging. All right, well, actually, I got to a 10-minute mark. So I got to introduce myself. My name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. Subscribe and subscribe, like, and share. Blah blah blah. Who cares if the world? If that's what forget the world's not the Krypton's in it. All right. Well, hey Clark, it's been a while, man. I can't wait to see you in the night shift, man. How you been, brother? What's new? I've been waiting for you to come on. You just missed Tyler. There's actually someone else in here. You remember Tyler Burkham? I don't know if you ever been here with him. Good to see you. Yeah, bro. You seen the previews to the new Dracula movie? Oh, you do remember Tyler? Awesome. He's a kid, so he's usually in here in the daytime. Yeah, bro. So have you seen the previews to the new Dracula movie? I know you're not that interested, but not yet. Well, on YouTube, if you see stuff on YouTube, they're usually giving a commercial for the Dracula. I've seen it several times already. I'm either gonna I'm either gonna go with a niece, if I'm lucky, maybe some other family members. But if not, I'm gonna go by myself. I'm gonna go stag, go check it myself, and then do a movie review on it. How are you? What you been up to? Depression's still killing me, bro. I mean, I can't feel because of diabetes, my diabetic nerve pain. I can't feel my feet, and I can't feel the sides. I've already complained to you about it, right? Right here, I can't feel this right here. Can't feel it. If I eat sugary stuff and I get nervous, if I know I'm not supposed to eat sugary stuff, but temptation. And if I get depressed, I'll go to the sugar stuff. Like I can lose a hand, man. Like one time my hand got all I don't know, one time I actually came out not crying, but I was complaining I couldn't feel my hand on and I put a YouTube short about it. So if I were to tell you I'm fine and all that, I'd be lying to you to tell you the truth. Thanks for the like. That sucked. And how are you doing, man? Tell me whatever you want about yourself recently. I haven't talked to you in a while. You never know, guys. Troy might come in here. Dale might come in here. We're lucky to have Clark here. He just bought a new motor scooter. That's awesome, man. A motor scooter. Get you around from A to B. Do you wanna is there anything you wanna talk about, Clark? Any kind of movie? I know you like the switchblade. What's it called? The knife and the switchblade? Which I did see that movie for you. Yeah, that picture. I really like a prophecy movies, like end of the world type movies. How about the one with the that Walker guy that comes up? What is it called? Then he come out and we call it prophecy. It's like Christopher Walken. You know who Christopher Walken is? He's one of those obsessed actors. He's obsessed with acting. I have not seen. Excuse me. I have the hiccups and allergies and all that going on. He plays. I don't know. I think he plays Gabriel. Excuse me. Do you know what movie I'm talking about? Clark, are you still here? Because I see that nobody's in here. I might take out my sweater because it's. Clark may have been bumped off because of weather. Sometimes it happens. I don't know. He might still be here. It's hard to tell sometimes, even with the info I have on my screen. There's wrestling ECW hardcore coming. I'm sorry, it's not a movie. But Clark had said, I really like your prophecy movies, like end of the world type movies. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, ECW when it went away. Wow, too cold. Man, I feel like watching this. Too Cold Scorpio versus Kid Cash. I don't mean to talk about wrestling, guys, but sometimes we can mix it up a bit. Left Behind with Nicolas Cage. I was going over ECW. I'm sorry, it's not a movie though. Left Behind with Nicolas Cage. Is that the name of the movie? Dude, there's a movie. I don't know if you would watch it. It's about the prophecy again. It's Gabriel comes to this world and then he ends up at, excuse me, at a, I have the hiccups. I'm sorry. He ends up at a gas station out in the middle of nowhere. And there's this woman, this girl that's not a girl, she's pregnant and she's supposed to have a baby and has to do something at the, that the baby will be a future leader to save the world. What is the name of Legion? The name of the movie is Legion. If you can't look it up, bro. Um, and there's angels, but they're bad. Most of them are bad. A lot of them, and they're gonna try to take out that they're gonna try to kill that girl with the baby. And there's some people in the gas station. They're gonna try to help her out, especially a love interest guy. Or the guy's in love with her, but she's not in love with him. And she's like, "Why are you trying to help my baby?" Is like you're not even his father. He is not the father. You are not the father. And it doesn't make sense because the angels are supposed to be at least not use foul language, and these angels use foul language, and they're actually sent by God. They're there to kind of like, in a way, yes, destroy mankind. It's called Legion. Yeah, dude. If I run into it, I don't know. I doubt it. I brought it here. I have the case, but I do have the movie, but I don't know where it's at. I think it's just called Legion. Let me see if I could find a thing on the phone, and I'll show you. Dude, and there's a really cool angel fight. It's really cool. It'll be Gabriel versus Michael, I believe. Legion film. Where are you, dude? Or should I put Legion movie? It's because I'm there. It is. Let me see. No, it's not showing the thing. Let me see. I'm trying to look for the thumbnail. Come on, man! It's just showing me words with Legion. No, I want to. I want the Angel Legion. How about Legion movie poster? Wow, it has like an angel with a gun. That's really cool. Here, I think I could show this. Can you see that? You see the gun over here? It's like a submachine gun kind of deal. Dude, have you seen the Golden Child classic? That's the one with Eddie Murphy, right? Man, here's the Legion, man. Isn't that cool? There is a really good. You guys, y'all are watching YouTube. Well, Clark knows. I told him, but this has a really cool angel fight in it. It's really awesome. This guy will end up turning off his wings. I think it's Michael. He's gonna fight with Gabriel. That's gonna come a full angel and trying to serve God. But in this movie, serving God is kind of like looks bad. Or I don't know what. Let me see the Golden Child poster. Dude, it's really hot. Let me see if I can take off my sweater without my stomach showing. Oh, it's hot. But I'm diabetic, so my body heats up. So with high sugars, and I always suffer with high sugars. Let me see if I can find the poster for the Golden Child. Let's see. Go to YouTube. I'm gonna look up the Golden Child. The Golden Girls? Just kidding. You know what? I heard of it and I never saw it. Is it funny? Is it comedy or what? Yep, he's gonna have that little. It's on Paramount, so I don't have Paramount, so I don't know, but I could probably find a way to see it some way somehow. If they're charging, it's still good. If you get movies for free, the movies are not so good. I will definitely check that out. Yeah, cool, dude. Have you seen? Well, give me a sneak, bro. Golden Child. Is it funny? Is it adventurous? What is it? Is he? Is it? Is it one of Eddie Murphy's funnier performances in a movie? I'm trying to take these things out. I can't read all your text with these emojis. I'll watch the movie that you wanted me to watch from before. What movie was it? The midnight hour? Deep drama, spiritual angels, and demons. Also a comedy at all at the same time. Wow, seriously? It has angels and demons? Get me on it to watch that movie. I don't know where. I'll probably have to. I might have to buy it, or I'll look it up in the internet. Look, I have on my notes on my phone. I'll put the Golden Child for you, so I can remember to watch it. So I'll see if I find it. If not, I'll have to buy it, which I don't mind. Eddie Murphy is pretty funny. In the 80s, he was funny. Um, I'm thinking about this other Eddie Murphy movie, The Golden Child. There, put it down. Now let me go to Wikipedia Eddie Murphy and let me see if I can remember this movie. I want to see if you did Eddie Murphy come out in a movie called Norbis or I don't even know. Let me see. Mm, eBay, YouTube, YouTube. No, I want to go to. I have problems thinking. It was a movie he came out. He was already older though. Google, that's what I want. I'm trying to look for the title of the movie. Is it Norbit? Have you seen this movie? 2007 movie. I want the thumbnail. It's called Norbit. Have you seen it? Uh, it says it's a great Eddie Murphy comedy with also sitting on the edge of seat type drama. The Norbit movie or the Golden Child? I think the Norbit movie. They said people said it was not good, but I think Eddie Murphy for sure. Like Eddie Murphy's works in the '80s were I'm pretty sure better than his the last movies he came out in. Of course, you got your Beverly Hills Cops, part one, two, three. I think there's even a four. Before is the old one. What else did Eddie Murphy come out in? Eddie Murphy came out in the Michael Jackson video. Remember the time? I think it was called. It's like in the Egyptian times. Man, the Golden Child, but I'm having a hard time like remembering movies that he came out in. He came out in a lot of '80s movies. Why can't I only remember the Beverly Hills Cops movies? But that was his bread and butter, the Beverly Hills Cop, and then I can't even come up. Why my brain is not working or something? Yeah, Beverly Hills Cop. What else? The Golden Child, dude. I know he came out in more than four movies in the '80s. Norbit, the Minority Professor, but I'm trying to come up with '80s movies. Dude, can you remember any other '80s movies that Eddie Murphy came out on? I actually do not own Beverly Hills Cop. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I never thought Eddie Murphy was that funny. No offense to black people, but the black humor, I just talking fast. The one I like is Martin Lawrence, only on Martin. I don't like Martin Lawrence's stand up. I don't like Smith and Fresh Prince of Bel Air. I never thought it was funny. To me, it was called force funny. It's like trying to make you laugh, and I didn't find it funny. In my comedy, you gotta be crazy, crazy, stupid, stupid funny. 48 hours. There you go. How many 48 hours are? There's at least two, right? Nick Nolte, the one they would call, I don't mean to slander him, but just for info, they would call him an alcoholic. And I'm pretty sure they say the same thing about Gary Busey. Comedy is a subject, yeah. Well, also the subject is I want to see how many movies we can remember all the movies that came out in the '80s. So Eddie Murphy, we already established he came out on Beverly Hills Cop 3, Part 4, whatever, and then another 48 hours. No, that wasn't the first one called 48 hours, and then we got another 48 hours. And I know he came out on more than that, but oh well. Do you remember Bullet with? Oh my gosh, I was gonna tell you about that, bro. I see Silver Bullet almost. I don't want to say every day, but I watch it once every week, almost every once every week. Gary Busey, I like it. How does Corey Feldman comes out and he's explaining that he ran into a werewolf, and Gary Busey doesn't want to believe it. And then what's his name? Corey Haim says I shot it in the eye, and now he's wearing an eye patch. He's referring to they shot the Corey Haim shot the werewolf with a rocket in the eye, and then they believe the Reverend is the werewolf, and then he has the eye patch, and then let me repeat again. So it goes. So I shot it in the eye, and now he's wearing an eye patch. And then Gary Busey says, "I wish I had a tape recorder so you could hear what you sound like." Like he said, sound like an idiot. Dude, I watch it. I don't know why I love Silver Bullet. I don't know why. I just like it a lot. I think the main thing for sure I know is because of Gary Busey. Gary Busey's funny in that movie. Uh, Clark says, "I love how Gary Busey turned his wheelchair into a motorcycle." Yeah, and I put a cherry bomb on it. And he's talking about his old motorcycle though. I think it has to do with the rest of the characters of that movie. There's the guy with a red beard. He's always fighting up with the fat dip. Excuse me, the fat deputy. There's the man that has a peacemaker bat. He has the bat with peacemaker on it. I'm sorry how these hiccups, guys. What are your favorite movies of all time? Well, I've been doing a YouTube short. I didn't bring that movie over here. Demons. It's an Italian film. It's about these demons. I know you don't like horror that much, Clark, but there's a movie called Demons. Maybe I can look at him here, and it's about this lady, this guy in the subway starts giving these people free movie tickets, and it's to get free, go to the movies free at this theater called Metropole. It's like in Germany or Italy. I don't know. I know the director's like they're Italian or something. And when they go there, there's like this inside the movie theater. There's like this motorcycle bike, um, and it has a mannequin knight, and it has a sword, and it has a mask on it. One of the girls at the movies puts on the mask. She gets scratched, and then she starts becoming a demon, and she starts scratching. She scratched her friend, and you get scratched, you turn into a demon, and so on. And at to make a long story short, people are fighting for survival, how to get out of there, and then the place is completely blocked off. Where the entrance was, there's all blocks, cement blocks, and stuff like that. I want to let you know my neighbor used to have type 2 diabetes, and he reversed it by a carnivore diet. All he eats is all he eats is meat now. Yeah, I'm ahead of the game. I just ate a double cheeseburger. I didn't eat a double cheeseburger today. I ate meatloaf. I ate a lot of meat today, but yeah, I've heard people say they can reverse it, but medical field says nope, nobody can. Nobody can. Diabetes is not curable, but even my sister says you can reverse it. There's people out there like you that say they can reverse it. No bread, no sugar. Well, you have to have some kind of sugar, I think. Well, I don't know. I can die if I don't have sugar. But maybe you're mean like limit sugar. That's the thing about diabetes. That's the worst thing that happens. If my sugar's really low, I can die. Nope. Isn't like even regular people, don't they have to have sugar? Oh, I was gonna show you the thumbnail of Demons, right? I saw this when I was at my friend's house. Look, check that out. That's what it looks like. Those are the demons. And it's funny because there's a pimp in there. Well, he looks like a pimp, but he's funny. It's a black guy pimp, bald guy. Sugar gets low. You could die right now. It's is because your body is adjusted to eating badly. Yeah, and Clark says, I'm telling you, my neighbor's friend is 60 years old and he reversed it. Like he's completely all he eats is meat and what? Water salad? I'm sorry, I can't move these emoji thingies. How do I get it out of here? Right? I always have this problem. Can you text all those movies to me? Which one? The Eddie Murphy movies? You want me to text on the computer or you want me to text it on my phone to you? You want me to text it here on the computer or you want me to text it on the phone to you? No, I'm serious. I don't know. Do you want me to text it here? Like I could text it right here. Like, hi, and I could text the movies here. Oh, I went away. You want me to text it on the phone or here on the computer? Or in the chat? On your phone. Sure. I'm gonna text these movies to Clark. And I have to go to messages. Legion. Silver Bullet. I'm being a smart ass, I know. Demons. Demons came out around 1986, 1987. I'm assuming. I'm not sure though. Yeah. And I'd like to remind everybody, just for fun, Clark says he has not seen the previews to the new Dracula movie. Hey, Clark, do you know about the show, Joe Schmo? The Joe Schmo show? It was a reality TV show. Anybody remember the Joe Schmo show? It was, look, it says up here, Spike. What's on the other side? Spike TV. The phone. I'm sorry, bro. I think everything's funny. The Joe Schmo show. I don't know if it's true, but this show ended up ruining this guy's life. I think his name was Matt because the show came out to be. He thought supposedly he thought the show was real. It could be all fake. We know we can't trust reality TV show. But like the show, it says it like came out of all these people, but he was the only one that thought the show was real, and everybody knew it was fake, and they were on in it. They were all rehearsing everything. They knew the show was fake, and they made him pretend that he thought it was that it was that it was a real show, but he's the only one. So he's the one that looked stupid in the end because supposedly he's the only one that didn't know the show was real. Joe Schmo, what year? Sounds like though. Let me see. Wow, according to this, 2003. I think it does make sense. Look, my hair's already messed up. Sounds like the Truman Show. Yeah. If you want, I mean, if you don't want to get this, you can always just look it up on Wikipedia for free. They chose this guy to come on the show. There's a part two, but and it had two people in it, but I don't know. It's stupid. Not even worth it. Is it good? I thought it was good. It's entertaining. Just don't think it's all real. But if it was did come true, which I doubt, this guy looked like it ruined his life. He ended up, but he won like $1 million. I think $1 million prize. There's a part two, but they got other two people to be like him, like didn't know everything was going on, and it was a guy and a girl in the part two, the season two. But the girl came out thinking, "Oh, this." She figured it out. Like this is not can't be true. It's not real. So they got her in it, and only the guy was left. It was dumb. Who cares? So no more of that. I like The Bachelor. You said The Bachelor. Nothing wrong with that, dude. I like romance stuff. It just I don't know. Look, I caught this guy under the table. You can't tell it's a scorpion. He even came with a price tag on it. I'm gonna do more tank battles with these maybe. I don't know. I don't want to destroy it because it's the only one I have. If I had a spare, I'd destroy the other one, but I only have one. I like The Bachelor. Hey, The Bachelorette. Look, I'll type in there so you don't feel alone in there. I wish I had more people in here, but Clark's here to back me up. Hey, I got something to show you, Clark. Let me see if I have it real quick. I really want to show you this thing. Hold on, real quick. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If not, I'm not gonna keep looking for it. Hold on. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, it sucks. Right there. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. I couldn't find it. No, I wanted to go over that verse on the Bible, the one I like. It said something like, "Did you ever get into Survivor?" No, and I didn't even get into Big Brother. Do you like Survivor? No, I want to share that thing with the Bible. You go over it again. It said something about if the how does it go? If if the world loved you, it would love you as its own. The world hates you or the world doesn't like you. Referring to God says, the world does not like you because I have chosen you. I had the exact quote. That's my favorite quote, except besides John 3:16. For God to love the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So that's I think it's John something, but they have different versions of it. The Bachelorette. Where is it? I could Google it. Let me see. I'm trying to look for that line. I want you to know, bro. You want to know me? That's my line right there. I need to Google it. Google. If the world loved you as its own, it's John. It's John 15:19. John 15:19. Clark, you still here? If you belong to the world, it would love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. Clark, you still here? Clark may not still be in here, but here, let's go over a movie. Invincible with Mark Wahlberg. Turns out, I don't know what, I think it's in the 70s. Mark Wahlberg is in Philadelphia, and the Philadelphia Eagles, they suck at this point in time, and they're gonna try out, and Mark Wahlberg's gonna go out for the kicker position. And I don't know, they won a Super Bowl or something. It's actually my ex boy, not ex boyfriend. No, I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. This is actually my ex brother-in-law's movie. Never returned it. I don't know. I should have returned it, but I'm not with my ex-wife anymore. So my whatever Clark with. I don't know. I don't remember the movie. I remember. Let me bring it out again. There's Clark. I'm surprised that anyone has anything on DVD anymore since everything is online. I can't get all the movies online. Well, the thing is, I don't know where to get everything. I can't see everything for free. Everything online I have to pay for, so I might as well buy the DVDs. Not gonna lie, I get tired of my DVDs, but if I stop watching them, I know I'll miss them. Clark, did you see the John 15:19? I just read it right now. My Flixer. Yeah, I think you told me about that last time. Clark, did you hear what I said about the John 15:19? I read it right here. If you belong to the world, this is my life right here. If you belong to the world, it will love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. So basically, it's saying, and this is for the most part, I'm not talking about my brother Clark here, that the world hates me. That's why I feel my family doesn't like me, doesn't love me, whatever. I'll read it one more time. Clark, I know I had this discussion with you, but please just bear with me. It helps me just talking about it. If you belong to the world, it will love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. Now, how I feel the world hates me is the world doesn't give me what I want, and perhaps God doesn't give me what I want. I've always wanted to be in love, but who doesn't, I guess. I wish my family loved me and helped me with my football career. They didn't. They didn't care. I have no real friends. All my friends are like internet friends, like Clark and a couple of others. So that's why the world hates me. And yeah, people don't treat me all that great. If people treated me better, I wouldn't be so lonely. Clark says, if you are of the world would love its own. Yet because you are not of the world, but I chose you out of the world, therefore the world hates you. Thank you. You see, that's my life story right there, Clark. I always feel that, and I think I'm cool, but people for some reason don't like me, and it does have to do that I am sensitive. I'm too sensitive. Clark, if you can you, from what I've told you, can you comment on it? Tell me how you feel about what I just told you. Comment on why I feel like this. In your opinion, do you think that this John 15:19 applies to me? I would like to hear your comments seriously, bro. Here is where your comments are seriously desired. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm asking you to type a lot. Okay, you already answered me. Sorry. It says you because you are righteous and holy, and you don't live according to their sinful nature. Well, then that's spiritual. Thank you, Clark. I really appreciate that. I should actually write that down. Clark, can you do me a big favor? A big favor. You have my number. Can you text me what you said, or should I write it down myself? Okay, read the comment before. Okay, so I'll go to the one before that. It says there are different reasons for why the world hates you. If the world hates you for personal emotional reasons, then it's not spiritual. But if the world hates you because you're righteous and the holy, excuse me, and you don't live according to their sinful nature, well, then that's spiritual. I know it's spiritual, bro, because I know, for one, I believe in God. That line, that John 15:19, I believe it comes from God. And three, I do believe I'm righteous and holy. I may be a jerk. I may curse. I may disrespect my parents sometimes or my mom. My dad's passed away. But the good Lord knows deep down inside that I'm a righteous person. I know I'm a righteous person because the evidence I have is I've given money to people on the streets. Sometimes I don't want to give them money, but at the end of the day, sometimes I end up giving them money. That's one part where I'm righteous. I like to help people. Clark says, you should start a new ministry called Jerks for Jesus. Ha ha. Ha. Yes, and I do blasphemy, dude. I get mad at God. I tell him why you're doing this to me. Sometimes I curse God out, and I'm sincerely sorry for it. But I tell him I'm sorry. I get mad. I'm weak. Why did I curse you, God? On that day. I mean, I don't. I still love him at the end of the day. But I say because I'm weak. But in a way, I'm not weak because I'm still here. If I were truly weak, I wouldn't be here. On top of that, God gave me a strong heart. I shouldn't even be alive because when I, when I've been with my I was with my ex for 15 years. And I know one time with diabetes, I was in my bed and my heart was pounding so bad. I know it's because I was eating horribly. I didn't want to, I guess I didn't want to admit I was diabetic or something. And my heart beat the whole day and I was knocked out the whole day. And I could have been, is it funny I'm having hiccups? I could have died. I could have passed on, but God gave me a strong heart. And he's the one that says he's either gonna take you or he's not. Only God is righteous, Jesus. What, and the rest of us are not righteous? What are we, sharp liver? There are none righteous, Romans 3. You see, in the blasphemy I could do is, okay, God's righteous, but who made disease? Are we, as humankind, are we still mankind? Are we responsible for our own acts or behaviors? I mean, I don't think so. I didn't create myself to be like this. Who created bad people? Who created disease? God did. And yes, that's where I'm telling. That's where I can be blasphemous, but I'm speaking from the heart. If I said, "Oh, I think God's totally innocent," then I'd be lying, and he know what God would know I'd be lying. The devil made disease. Come on, but who made the devil? God. But I'm gonna go by my rule and give Clark the last word because it's not fair that I'm talking and he can only type in here. So I will try to give Clark the last word. Everything evil in this world is a direct consequence from our own sinfulness. Hey, bro, have you ever heard in the Bible it said that God created evil? So then you don't believe in that, right? You can't blame God for your own sins. But it does it not say in the Bible that God created evil? To tell you the truth, I'm not sure, but that's what somebody said. It makes sense. Now, if you want to disagree with me, that's fine. Clark said the first thing Adam and Eve did after they sinned was they blamed each other. Well, that's a good one. I know that. And they blamed the serpent and they blamed God. Okay. Victim mentality never takes responsibility for actions. Victim mentality always takes responsibility and accountability for actions and repents and turns away from evil. And it said God made Lucifer with a free will, and Lucifer, those to turn away from God, that's Lucifer's fault, not God's fault. You see, if any of y'all are watching this and are interested, Clark and I will disagree on free will, and I on my Christian channel we actually don't. I actually don't ever have people disagree with me on free will, but Clark knows I don't believe in free will stuff either. I don't buy it. To me, free will is to do whatever we want when we want, and we can't do that because let's say you want to go to the mall, and then you become sick and you can't go to the mall. That is not free will. God made you sick. Now, Clark gonna tell us that we made ourselves sick, right, Clark? Or we get so depressed we can't go to the mall. I don't call that free will. I didn't ask her to be depressed. I wanted to go to the mall. So that's my talking point about Clark, but I'll let Clark have the last word. I'll try to. If I don't let Clark have the last word, then I'm being a liar. Let's see. Let's see where you left off. I think I left off here where Clark said victim mentality never takes responsibility for actions. Victim mentality always takes responsibility and accountability for actions and repents and turns away from evil. What is victim mentality though? And then Clark said, God made Lucifer with a free will, and Lucifer chose to turn away from God. That's Lucifer's fault, not God's fault. Well, I could say that between me and Lucifer, that I have not turned my back on God. I do talk back to God and do bad things, but I have not. I still love God. And Clark says that is a mistranslation where it says that God created evil in the book of Isaiah. Okay. And then Clark says the actual translation in the Hebrew means that God allowed it by it passive will. Wow, that's getting me confused though. That it's okay, so it would be our passive will. The actual translation in Hebrew means that God allowed it by his passive will. He allows evil. God allowed it by his passive will. So God allows evil, is that correct? I mean, it does make some sense, as much as I can understand. Moving on, but you could keep talking about the. If you have any more comments, Clark, and I'll read them. Hey, I stood by my word. I let him have the last word. And if you all are watching, I will tell you that, in my opinion, it is wise to let another person have the last word, especially if you're arguing with them. Me and Clark, we debate and we understand. But what I'm trying to say is if you're arguing with somebody, it is, in my opinion, to be wise to let them have the last word, let them say whatever they want, and then walk away. You don't want it to go be more than that. We've already reached the 10-minute mark. It's actually exactly an hour. And I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Alberto, aka Store48. Subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. If you like my videos, F the world, F stands for forget the world and all the corruptions in it. I'm here hanging out with my buddy Clark. If anybody wants to jump in the chat, go ahead, man. Come and chat with us. We're just talking about. Don't get mad that we're not talking about movies, because I did say that this is also a chat in my whatever I typed down for the live stream. And then Clark said, "True faith always justifies God and condemns yourself." Well, I agree. God's the boss. I can say whatever I want, but at the end of the day, He's the boss. I'm just a servant. Whether I'm a good servant is questionable. It's up to Him. It says, false faith and sin always condemn God. False faith and sin always condemn God in order to try to justify yourself. And Clark says, whoever speaks from their own opinion seeks their own glory. But whoever speaks of the oracles of God seeks the glory of God. But whoever speaks of the oracles of God seeks the glory of God. Jesus Christ, John 7. That's cool. Whoever, that's a good, let me read it again. Whoever speaks of the oracles of God seeks the glory of God, Jesus Christ, John 7. I'll write it down, John 7. I'm interested in that line. It's like speaking for God, right? Hey, Clark, not to change subjects on you, but I remember you liked the show called The Explorers, right? Do you know how many seasons that show had? They usually don't have that many seasons, right? I mean, I can always look it up, but I want to see if you know. Clark might like this movie, Big Top Pee Wee. And I'm just saying that because he tries to stay away from horror stuff nowadays, right, Clark? Big Top Pee Wee is the one where there's old people in the town. Pee Wee's at a ranch, and the old people start eating weenies, and they turn into little kids and stuff. Yeah, it's super hot in here. Probably my sugar's high. Clark said, when God allowed Satan to test Job and take away all of his earthly comforts and gave him disease, Job still trusted in God and justified God. Greatest evidence of true faith, justifying God. Yeah, like I have to tell myself I have to be putting up with this pain every day. And I guess that's God's justice or something for me to dealing with the pain is the hard part, bro. I love God, I really do. I love Jesus Christ, I love the Holy Spirit. I mean, I can't feel my feet, but I have to tell myself that there's people way worse than me, more sick than I am. But let me hear me when I tell you, Clark, I am like miserable like every day. Maybe I should text you, dude. I'm sorry, I forget to text you. I think you'll be there for me. I ain't text you because I get lost in my world. Um, I don't give up because I'm still here, but it's just painful. Mm. And I hope you're doing well too. I know sometimes I do like when you talk about yourself, Clark, just so you can know. I do. I am getting to know you, but sometimes you don't talk about yourself that much. But that's why I love you, brother. Well, I will say I wish I get to know you better, but not in that kind of way, you know. A false believer, Clark says, a false believer will condemn God and get angry with God because they think they deserve better. I don't. Yeah, maybe. Well, that's kind of saying something bad about me because do I believe I deserve better? No, because God already humbled me. If I think I deserve better, I would have had better. I don't. That's a hard one, but to explain. I don't think I deserve better because I don't have better. I don't own my own house. I don't own my own car. God has put me my thumb like that, and I feel like crap. And I think we all feel like that where we believe, hey, God doesn't love me, because He has humbled me. So I say I don't. I wish I had better. I will say that, but that's not gonna happen. Clark says I could text him anytime, bro. I appreciate that, Clark. We are not victims. We are perpetrators. Well, I feel like a victim because I think somebody gave me another like. I appreciate that. We are perpetrators, but why can't I feel like a victim? I feel like a victim because I'm in pain every day and I'm depressed every day. I don't even like anything more, bro. It's like, why am I here? You know? But we will all get our mentions. Hey, Dale, what's up? Dale said good morning. Depression's demonic. God loves you, bro. Yeah, he just has a funny way of showing that, but I'm just have to go through the pain. Clark's telling me his pains and stuff. How you doing, Dale? What's going on, man? If you can't say hi to Clark, if you guys say hi to each other, it's all good because we're all brothers. We all got 3 likes. Prayer is angelic. Yeah, I was doing my YouTube shorts for my Christian channel and saying that um prayers and That it's hard to pray when you're not happy. I'm not happy, so it's hard for me to pray. I will. I need to make time to pray. I don't know when. I don't know, but I might be tonight, but I doubt it because I'm gonna be tired. I think I need to get some sleep later. Good morning. Legendary Cat says in UK 2:47 and just woke up. Clark, did you know? I could say it now. I didn't want to say where Dale was from. Legendary Baby Cat is Dale. Don't worry, it's not his real name. But uh, Clark, did you know that Legendary Baby Cat, aka Dale, is from the UK? Did you know that? We got 3 likes, so I think they're from Dale or whoever. I think Clark and Dale gave me a like, and Dale, I don't know, maybe from his other account or somebody else. So thank you. I hope you guys are watching and learning something. And I'm sorry we're not talking about movies so much, but me and Clark get into it with. Sometimes we get into the religion. Uh, but here, y'all, Spaceballs makes fun of Star Wars. My Schwartz is bigger than yours. Who likes Spaceballs? Clark, do you like Spaceballs? Spaceballs. Clark said that there was only one innocent victim, and it's Jesus Christ. Dale said, aka Legendary Cat said, my mom tried to get PlayStation 5 this month. All right, you can try to get PS5. I don't know if I'm gonna get one. I probably won't. I'm buying other stuff. Clark said spiritual love is not the same as human emotional love. Wow, Clark, I wonder what the difference is. Well, let me see what he says. Clark says spiritual love will test you and humble you and try you. Spiritual love will test you and humble you and try you. Wow! You must learn to discipline yourself to pray even when you're not feeling it. Bro, I wish you would text me all this to my phone. Clark says, are you good enough for heaven? Well, I'm alive, ain't I? It's all best I can. Well, ever lied or stolen before? Yes, I have. I stole keys at a Burger Joe and a manager's keys. Ever cursed or used God's name in vain? Yes, I have. Ever lusted or hated anyone before? Yes. So what does all that mean? I'm going to hell? Like everybody, Gremlins, the original. Well, I don't know what's the original. Special, no, probably not a special edition. Uh, here's little Gizmo. Turkey. Ugly Gremlins like this. Yeah, I got water here. Why aren't I drinking it? Look at Gizmo in the little box. How cute. That's Spike with the head gremlin, ugly gremlin. They turn like this when you eat after midnight and you have sunglasses on. Dale and his PS. Let me drink some water. I'm dying here in my live stream. Yeah, I want a supreme pizza. Mmm. Excuse me. Hold on, guys, man. Uh, I have this pain inside my nose right here. Probably because too many boogers. We broke God's laws. Yeah, everything's our fault, right? Dude, would it be ugly if I put my head over here and spit like in a garbage can? So is everything really our fault? Uh, Hold on, let me get a garbage can. I'm about to spit. I'm gonna spit. I don't care anymore. I try not spitting on my live stream, but hold on. I just feel bitter. I'm sorry if I spit. Oh, oh, Clark just I'm all dying and stuff. It says, "What are three things that you are thankful for God for?" Excuse me. I'm thankful for Clark and Dale. You my friends. How about a beautiful woman? You know what? You know the funny thing is, I see these shows and I'm like, oh, that woman's beautiful. I just remembered it, and I totally forget. So if I forget, I totally don't think that woman's beautiful, right? Okay, what am I thankful for? You can answer that too, Clark. But okay, I was thankful that I was a good athlete. I was a good baseball player and a football player. Yeah, at least I had something. But all that crap ended at age 14 when I didn't play high school football. That's a good whatever. I've never met a fabulous woman, never. Well, not one that really impressed me. Dale said, "Why God take good people away, keep bad one in life?" Dale's referring to he lost his girlfriend at a young age. Right, life can be horrible. I guess I'm trying not to offend Dale. Hey, anybody watching, if you can smash the like button for me, it'd be awesome. So, Dale, the same question to you. What three things are you thankful for? So I mentioned the one about me being a good athlete when I was small. What was the other one? My friends, my internet friends, Dale and Clark. That's two. And then three. What would be three? Okay, I met an awesome girl, but I could not be with her. I don't want to go into details about it. So that's three right there, Clark. I met her when I was like age 30 or something. Uh, I would have had children with her, man. I really could if it's a complicated story. I don't want to get into it, but I wanted to be with her, but something didn't let me came over me, and I couldn't be with her. Dell says you like how I'm switched over. My best nana passed away, and bad nana I hate so much. Huh. Sorry to hear that, Dell. Remember, you lost your girl. Remember? I don't know if you wanted to mention her. Clark, it's same to you, man. What are the three things that you are thankful for God for, Clark? That's if you want to share. Well, we see if Clark's gonna answer. We got the Three Stooges here. Stooge and confused. I don't know. I don't know. There's a Three Stooges I want to mention, but I don't know it's part of this disc. they're in a train or something and they're trying to sleep on the top. You know how they have level carts? They have like a, but there's like a level cart. It's like a bed where you have to jump up and get in a train cart. Where they have this big lady that gets, I think it's Curly, the fat one. She gets him and she gets him in by the leg and the arm and she swings him around. She throws him on top. She throws on top of that top cart bed I'm talking about. That was funny. All right, guys, we hit the 10-minute mark. I remembered this time. All boogers and all. Am I getting sick or something? The cold front just came in over here. So my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer48. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment if you like my videos. About blah blah blah. F the world. F stands for forget the world and all the corruption's in it. Dale says that's me in DVD. You told me that you were chubby and bald, right, Dale? I'm not bullying you, bro. I'm not trying to make fun of you or nothing like that. It's because you did show me a picture of you one time. It's cool. It's a handsome guy. You're a handsome guy. Clark, did you take off again? There are none good. Romans 3. There are none good. So is that saying we're all crap, Clark? This is John Morrison. Remember this old guy? Nah, he's probably old already. It's a WWE wrestler. Clark says, why do bad things happen to good people? Why do good things happen to bad people? Why do good things happen to bad people? Let me think. Why do bad things happen to good people? Why do good things happen to bad people? Well, for me, it's because the Lord is our Father and He has to discipline us. That's why He's bad to good people. Wants to put us straight in line, just like a good father would. Clark says the moon does not shine light by itself; it reflects the light of the sun. Wow, wow, bro, you're the poet and you know it. That's a good one. In and of itself, the moon is not light. Wow. Clark says, what if the moon tried to shine light apart from the sun? It couldn't, neither can you shine the light of God apart from faith in the Son of God. Oh, man. Imagine having a runny nose like I do, and then you have a pain like right here, a sharp pain. It looks like I'm poking my nose, but no, actually, the pain is in my nose. um, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just. I can't write this stuff down. I really want to, but then people would not want to see me writing stuff down, taking time. So I will just watch this. Because Clark is saying really smart stuff, and I need to write this stuff down. It's amazing stuff, man. You're an intelligent guy, Clark. What if the moon tried to shine light apart? Okay. In and itself, the moon is not light. Let me read all Clark's comments real quick. It says, why do bad things happen to good people? Why do good things happen to bad people? The moon does not shine light by itself, it reflects the light of the sun. In and of itself, the moon is not light. Clark says, what if the moon tried to shine light apart from the sun? It couldn't, neither can you shine the light of God apart from faith in the Son of God. Kat says, why bad things happen to me? Could I I am dumb guy that been true. You're not dumb, Dale. You're a kind spirit, man. Clark says, why do good things happen to you? I don't consider good things happening to me because I don't feel happy. For example, my birthday had passed some weeks back, and they gave me money and all that stuff. But I'm at the point where almost nothing makes me happy, and I think because my body is just breaking down, then that's not fun. Tired of seeing doctors. I'm just tired of this stupid world. Clark says, "Can you name three things that you were thankful to God?" I did name them. Did you go away? I said one was I'm thankful for you and Dale. Two, I was a good athlete when I was younger. Maybe three would be the girl I met that I could have married and buried my children. I really liked her. She was, but something didn't let me be with her. There were some things that I don't know. It's complicated, but I wish I could have been with her. So those are the three things, Clark. Why do you ask? And I asked you the same question, and you didn't answer me. There's some kind of martial arts movie called North and South Shaolin. I don't remember it. Shaolin fighting, I guess. I don't know. The movie I do want to buy is a Chinese movie called Mystery of Chess Boxing. It's kung fu. I really like it. Only God brings true joy. You see, I'm gonna watch this when I ever get a chance, and I write all this stuff down because Clark is saying some smart stuff. Yeah, dude. Like I would always try to be with a woman in here, get on Facebook, and I don't get anything. Like you say, it's not true joy, anyways. Dale says I only have Dale's only happy when he gets chocolate bar in hands. Clark says everything that is needed for light is in the light fixture and in the wiring and the electricity and the plug and the switch on the wall. Only the switch inside of the caterpillar, it only needs to activate it by faith. Cool. Clark says, I am thankful for everything, the good and the bad. Wow, dude, you must be stronger than I am. I'm smarter, and you're smarter than me, I guess. Sorry for me saying I'm guess. It's just that, I don't know, am I getting sick? Uh, Here's Blade. He's like a vampire hunter. He's like half human and half vampire. And he fights vampire. And this one he fights Ethan Frost. Yeah, Ethan Frost. Blade gets to meet his mother. He doesn't have a father in here. They never mention Blade's father in here. Mm. Clark says the end of all happiness in this world is the beginning of the joy of God within. The end of all happiness in this world is the beginning of the joy of God within. Wow, cool. So when we're gonna get our eternal happiness, Clark? Dale, you still here? The four movie horror unleashed collection is The Blob, Christine, Fright Night. Ooh, I like Fright Night. The Seventh Sign. I need to see the Seventh Sign. Does Demi Moore comes out? Does Johnny Depp come out in here? Recognize any of these movies, Clark? Christine, the movie with the car. Clark says the end of all happiness in this world is the beginning of the joy of God within. Did I read it already? I bet you Clark will like Christine movie if he has it. It's about a ghost in a car or something. I'll get back to talking about this movie, but we already reached the 10-minute mark. It's an hour 30. Wow, one of the longest live streams I've done. My name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. Welcome to my movie live stream chat. This show sucks. Um, Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment if you like my videos. Blah blah blah. Who cares? F the world. F does. Forget the world and all the corruptions in it. Dale said he's not here. Clark says eternal life starts right now. You must change from a false believer to a true believer. How am I gonna do that? I'm suffering, bro. It's not fun to be suffering. Mm. You must be transformed from a false convert to a true convert. I'm weak, bro. I can't handle the pain. You know that. I'm like this. Sick from everything. I'm weak. I just want to pass out. I want to feel good. I want to feel bad. Look at me. I'm spitting because I'm sick. We're making history here, guys. This is the first time I spit on a live stream. Christmas movie classics. Oh, Christine, movie classic. My bad. I said Christmas. What's the name of that guy, dude? You know the name of the guy that plays that role? He comes out also in that movie with Rodney Dangerfield, the one about the college. How about this movie with the Seventh Sign with Demi Moore? Ooh, Fright Night. That's a classic too. I went to the movies and I remember Fright Night and they had the poster up. We were gonna watch something else though. I was afraid of that poster. Look at those vamped out teeth. That's one of the scariest posters of all time. The Blob. The Blob has one of the guy Bunny comes out from Platoon. True faith can handle all pain, even crucifixion. Okay, well that's a good one. True faith can handle all pain and even crucifixion. False faith cannot handle anything. Is that why I can't have anything? Because I have false faith. Look, Clark, Big Top Pee Wee, yay! You want to see what the disc looks like? I think the disc is in here. Nope, there's no movie in here. Fright Night Classic. Yeah, I like Fright Night. Welcome to Fright Night. You know what's cute? Because I'm going to go straight to the ending. In Fright Night, I don't remember their names. I think Brewster is the kid, and he has a girlfriend. I forgot her name in there. She's the one that plays Marcy Darcy in Married with Children. And then you have the vampire hunter that's actually a host of a movie show or something. They all take down the vampire and they all hug at the end. I like that part. Same thing happens in Fright Night 2. I like Fright Night 2 as well. I usually don't like sequels or whatever. I'm trying not to spit so much. Now, okay, I can debate with But Clark on this one, he says, you keep focusing on the problems instead of focusing on the solutions. Well, I'm in pain, bro. Jeez. It's kind of hard to, and I'm weak. I'm not just talking weak physically, I'm weak minded. I think you're gonna attack me on that. It's easy to be so focused on the problems that we don't look at the solution. Faith in Jesus Christ. And then Clark said, imagine if the moon kept looking at itself for light because it was so depressed it couldn't find any light instead of looking away from itself in faith to the sun for light. Wow. Good one. Nice. Jackie Chan police story. Anybody a Jackie Chan fan? I want Police Story too because there's this cool guy that has like these remote control cars that blow up or something. I'm looking to buy Police Story 2. I might look it up on eBay right now. Thanks, Clark. You dropped my DVD cassette. Just the love, just the love. So, are you happy now with your life, Clark? I can hear your stuff too, bro. I mean, it doesn't all have to be about me, even though you are helping me tremendously. I'm gonna go on eBay and see if they have Police Story 2. Let's see. Police Story 2 DVD. Oh my goodness, I could buy it. Well, that's pre-owned though. I want a brand new one. New DVD, brand new for 33.69. Why is 40 bucks for a DVD? I don't know about that. Police Story 2 Special Collector's Edition pre-owned. Pre-owned. New other DVD Police Story 12. There's one for 12.99. Brand new sealed one for 69. Woo, cool free delivery. Police Story 2. I want Police Story 2. And Owen Wilson movie. What is the movie called with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Let me look up the movie. I don't remember it. I didn't like it though, even though I think you liked it. Isn't that the one where they go around the world in something days, 100 something days? Um, I'm gonna look it up right now. Aren't they in the Western times as well too? Jackie Chan. Oh, and Wilson. Shanghai Noon? Is that the movie you're talking about? Let me type it in there. Chat. I don't know how to spell it. I'll spell it the best way I can. Shanghai Noon. Okay. I want to talk about the Wilson brothers. You know, Owen Wilson has another brother that's an actor. What's the name of the brother's name? Shanghai Nights. So then they made two movies then, because there's one that popped up, Shanghai Noon. All right, let me look up Shanghai Nights. Shanghai. So that's two movies then. Shanghai Nights is a martial arts comedy film and a sequel to Shanghai Noon. Wow, okay. I really don't know if I want to buy that movie. Probably it's not my thing. I'm probably after other movies, but Clark seems to like it. The Owen Wilson has a brother. What's his name? And but I know he comes out in that '70s show, and he comes out as Kelso's brother. Let me look up the name. Owen Wilson's brother. It's Luke Wilson. They did come out in a movie together. They came out in some Baker Story movie or whatever. All right, guys, we're gonna try to go for 2 hours. We're gonna finish it off. We have 18 minutes left. Shanghai Nights. Clark, you're still here, right? Dude, have you heard about this? Dante's Inferno. I don't know if this is a big thing. To me, it doesn't look that. Wow, these guys look like they have big swords. And I don't mean that in a perverted way. You might like this, Clark. This spiritual. Dante's Inferno. I don't remember much, but I think this guy does go down to hell. I know he cheats on his wife or something. And you'll like what it says, bro. It's like he cheats on his wife or his girlfriend or something. He goes into the Crusades, I think, and then he goes into hell. And I think his girlfriend dies. And at the end, it comes out saying that love conquers all. He needs to fight like Satan or Lucifer, but it's a real big monster. And they defeat it with love. Okay, I think I did like it. It wasn't the greatest thing I ever saw, but it was pretty good. Oh, nah, I'm not gonna say it's pretty good. I thought it was okay, I guess. I think people do like this, but it's Dante's Inferno. I guess the guy's like a knight or something. You get a kick out of this? Check this out, Clark. Blast from the past. Casper, the friendly ghost. There's this really cute episode where Casper goes dressed as a boy. He goes to a party. He reveals him, and he meets a little girl. He reveals that he's a ghost, and then she reveals that she's a ghost too. And then they go hang out happily ever after. Really cute. I will check out Dante's Inferno. Please do, bro, because it's spiritual. I think it has to do with God and stuff like that. Stuff you like. Let me write it for you, though. Dante's Inferno. There, I wrote it down for you. Read last comment. Did I miss it? You said you would check out Dante's Inferno unless it's the one that's up there. You said nope. I guess that's the one I missed. It says, I'm sorry, but I missed it. It says, you have infinite spirit that lives forever dwelling inside of your body. And flesh and the only thing that will awaken its prayer and meditation and contemplation, and this will change your life. So you're kind of like telling me I gotta pray all the time. You sound like the Mormons that came to my house the other day. But I'm in sync with the Mormons. I do go to church when I can. I don't know, man. I'm just tired. I need to stop complaining and be positive, like Clark. But he's helping me out. He's helping me be more. You're helping me be more confident, Clark. I need you, brother. It's not about going to church, bro. Mormonism is blasphemy. Yeah, bro. They got me. They baptized me in a close the church I go to. Excuse me. And then they baptized me in a town that was like 50 miles away, and they had they have like we were like in a platform of water. It's kind of weird to explain. They baptized me in the water, and then at the bottom they have like bulls or whatever. I don't know, but they love Jesus. That's what I like about them. Clark says, "Don't worry about trying to be better. Just seek God and trust that He will make you better." Clark said, "No." And then Clark says, I have read the entire Book of Mormon and it contradicts the Bible in every point. Good thing I don't read the Book of Mormon. They want me to, but I'm like, I always stick to King James. No, the Good News Bible because it's easier to read for me. Joseph Smith was a false prophet. Excuse me, guys. It's just that my allergies are killing me. And believe it, that with people that have allergies, you don't know anything. Like it comes with spitting sometimes. And I'm out in the country, and it's a lot of stuff. Fields, I'm allergic to all that stuff. The Mormon Jesus is a false image of Jesus. Yeah, all these religions, and it gets all confusing. Remember Casper Clark? The Book of Mormon teaches that black people are cursed by God. That's why they're black. The funny thing is, my friend told me that too, but I don't think he was Mormon though. He was Baptist or something. No, I hope there's no black people watching this, whatever. We're all talking about our point of views. That's all, okay? Now, they shouldn't say anything about that for any race, but Clark is just saying what they believe in, the Mormons. The Book of Mormon teaches that black people are cursed by God. That's why they're black. I didn't know that. I would like to read it just to it'd be interesting and see what other interesting things it has to say about other topics. Thanks for bringing that to my attention, Clark, because I did not know that. His movie Masterminds. Look, there's Wilson again, and then that other guy. I wanna. Look, I need to comment on this guy. He comes out on a show called I don't know what, where this guy plays a mom, and it's actually a guy. Baskins or whatever. That show just brings me to peace. I need that. I need to buy it. the entire series. He's the one that comes out in The Hangover, I believe. Casper loved the simple things when we were little kids. Clark said, Mormons trust in their own goodness and being nice in order to earn their way to heaven, but we only go to heaven by faith in Jesus Christ. Yeah, so you're saying they have their own interpretation of Jesus Christ. All right, it's 10 minutes. We're in our last 10 minutes. We're gonna let's make good of this last 10 minutes, Clark. But this is my Destroyer movie channel. Thank you for joining us. If you're anybody else is with us, you're more than welcome to join the chat. I'm talking here with my brother Clark Kent. Dell, our other brother, took off. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment if you like my videos. And blah blah blah. Who cares if the world has to forget the world and all the corruptions in it. Let me read what Clark said again. Mormons trust in their own goodness and being nice in order to earn their way to heaven, but we only go to heaven by faith in Jesus Christ. You know what's sad is that, like, I try to run away from my house at age 48. I know this story's already pathetic. At Walmart, I stopped these two Mormons and I wanted religious support or advice, whatever. And they talked to me, and then but their eyes said like they're trying to talk nice to me, but their eyes said like they were not interested. You know what I mean? I could read their eyes. They didn't look like having eyes of compassion. So I guess we have bad Mormons as well. Mm. Now Mormons that came to my house were polite, but of course they're gonna be like that if they have to come to my house. Clark says God does not ex- God does not expect anything from you. He only wants to give you something. Eternal life, love, awesome. That's what I need, Clark, to hear those things. Clark says God is calling you to be a warrior in these last days right before the time of the end of the world. It says Clark says, don't waste your life, bro. What am I saying I'm supposed to do? I can't do anything. I can't run. I can't do a lot of things. If anything, I'm giving back is doing this. I'm sure I'm helping you in a way, Clark, because you're sharing your wisdom with me. You're sharing your time with me, and oh, Dell said he still is here. Thing. Sorry, Dell, I missed you. I didn't know that. What do you want me to do, Clark? Jeez, all I can do is maybe pray, and I can't even do that. I'll try. I'm probably not gonna pray tonight, man. I'm tired. I'm sick. Maybe tomorrow. Just like they said in Rocky, there is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Apollo Creed tells Rocky, there is no tomorrow. Another blast from the past. Clark, the Smurfs. The Smurfs. Well, in my time, I got 9:30. There's Smurfette, and I don't know what Smurf is that. I can't tell what these other Smurfs are. If you had a tattoo, I knew it would be Hefty Smurf. Clark says, I have been bedridden for 4 years and have so many health issues, but I still find joy in serving God wherever I can. Clark says, you can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens you. Philippians 4:13. That's a good one. I definitely need to come back to this live stream and read everything Clark is saying because it's helping me out a lot. You can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens you. Philippians chapter 4, section 13, if I'm reading it correctly. There's a movie I constantly see, but mainly for the beginning. I'm not really into the Predator that much. I don't know why. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger's Predator, but I like when they They come to like South America on a beach in a helicopter. He has a squad, his special squad, special unit, whatever, and they're gonna go try to destroy everyone in a guerrilla base that they have to go in helicopter in. That's my favorite part, and I like that he says that he needs two of his men to take out the nest from the base, to take the guards out, whatever. Other two back up. It's a good movie. I like it. And I watch this why I watch it constantly. I usually watch it when I'm gonna go to bed too. Okay, let's see what Clark said. Clark says, set your intention and attention to God's will by God's power, regardless of how you feel. Clark says, dedicate yourself by an act of your will to do the will of God, and everything will transform you. Predator 2 intense for me. Dude, I just like when the soldiers fight. That's like the best part. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. Clark, you like coffee? Hey, Dale, Clark, you like the nut job? They do the gangman style at the end. Remember gangman style? Dude, but they have a lot of, yeah, they have a lot of Predator movies. It's really cute, Clark. You remember the gangman style video? Or the song? All these animals at the end, they dance the gangman style, like doing a line when the credits. You have to see it, bro. It's cute. I don't know if you're into cute stuff like that. Gangman style. Hey guys, if you think my spitting is gross, just let me know. I'll try to limit it, but I am sick and I have allergies, and my allergies are flaring up. Spitting comes with. Clark says, "Yeah, I love you, brother. I love you too, man. God loves you, brother. Thanks, Clark. I know He loves you, man." And thanks, Clark. Like we're about to make some history. I'm gonna go 2 hours. I think I've done 2 hours before, but it's very rare. Clark says everything that is needed for victory is already inside of you. Just got to activate it. I don't think I'm gonna live very long, but I'll go out fighting. Ice Age Classic. Yeah, now doesn't Ray Romano play the elephant? The guy from Everyone Loves Raymond. Even Queen Latifah comes out as an elephant. Night of the Living Dead 3D reanimation. I don't think I've seen this. I'm looking at the back and I don't remember this. It might be the crappy zombie movie I saw. DVD's not in here. I guess I could take watching Ice Age. You remember this? Clark always brings this up. The Monster Squad. Yeah, he's still around. You are supernatural, bro. Thanks. I like. Sometimes I think you give up on me, but maybe you're just pushing me, right? Pushing me to do better in God's eyes. The Monster Squad. These kids make up a group where they fight monsters: Dracula, Mummy, Wolfman, Frankenstein. I don't know. Creature from the Blue Lagoon. I don't know what to do out with Clark, man. I mean, he's helped me a lot, right, Clark? I need to message you, man. If I can, I will message you. But if I'm not, it's because I'm loathing in my self pity. Uh, Clark said, trivia. What was the name of the actor that originally played Marty McFly before he was fired on Back to the Future? He was fired? I don't know his real name. I know he comes out on Friday the 13th. I know who you're talking about. No, 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 my bad, my bad. You know who I'm thinking about? Let me read again. Trivia. What was the name of the actor that originally played Marty McFly before he was fired on Back to the Future? So we all know that Michael J. Fox ended up being Marty McFly, right? That's correct. That's not the dad's name. That's the real guy's name, right? So, so you're saying somebody was playing Marty McFly and he got fired. What? I don't know. What was the name of that actor's name? I didn't even know that. And we're gonna end the show on Clark giving me the answer to the Marty McFly. I need to know this. Who was it? Who? What's the name, Clark? Because I don't know. And Adele, I hope you're around. You're gonna participate too. Like my feet feel numb. It's like they feel itchy too, man. Well, I do need to take a bath, but still. All right, Clark, spill the beans, man. Who was the original Marty McFly? We're waiting for Clark's response. I'll go over something before Clark gives me his answer. Clark, you there? Friday the 13th, part 8. Jason takes Manhattan. It's about a high school trip. They're going to go to boat. They're going to go to New York. And Jason's going to get on the boat. Eric Stoltz. Let me look up Eric Stoltz. What does he look like? He kind of looks like Michael J. Fox. What else does he come out in? He doesn't look familiar. Filmology. Let me see by the movies he comes out. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Stoner Bud. Oh, he came out. I watch that movie every now and then. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I have it. I have that 80s movie. So he's one of Sean Penn's friends in Some Kind of Wonderful. He comes out of Lionheart. Robert Nura. Is that the Scottish guy? Sister, Sister. Greasy Lake. Man, if a Haunted Summer. The Rachel Papers. The Fly 2. I can only picture him in that Ridgemont High movie. He comes out in Pulp Fiction. Lance, is that one of the stoners? Sleep with Me, Little Women, Killing Time, The Prophecy, Rob Roy, Fluke, Kicking and Screaming, Grace of My Heart, 2 Days in the Valley, Jerry Maguire, Kita Tulsa, Anaconda, Mr. General, High Life. He came out in a lot of movies. The House of Mirth, Things Behind the Sun, Harvard Man, The Rules of Attraction. Oh well, we have to talk about this guy another day. Some Kind of Wonderful. What do you mean, Some Kind of Wonderful? What do you mean? What do you mean that by that? Is that the name of a movie, Clark? What does Some Kind of Wonderful mean? He only has one child. He was married to Bernadette Molly. Oh, it's a movie. I haven't seen that movie. Keith Nelson. I haven't seen it. Lionheart is a Van Damme movie. He probably came out as the Scottish fighter that fights um, Van Damme. Eric Stoltz, who originally played Marty McFly on Back to the Future, who ended up getting fired, was in some kind of wonderful movie. Oh, why did they fire him? Before we head on out, do you know why they fired him? He was nominated for that hurt me. I got a diabetic nerve pain. He is nominated for Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor in Motion Picture. He failed the screen test. All right, we're getting into that note. Thanks for Clark. Thank you, brother. Love you, brother, for being here, for supporting my channel and being a brother to me and helping me through these trials and tribulations. Thanks for Dell stopping by. Thank all of you that are watching. If you are, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment. If you like my videos, blah blah blah. Who cares? F the world, F stands for forget the world and all the corruption that's in it. So Clark, I will thank you for everything, brother. I'll see you on the next live stream. I love you guys. I love all of you. I love Dale. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye. Later, Clark. Later, Dale. Love you, brothers.